if you're a 90s or 2000s kid, you know exactly what Avatar: The Last Airbender is. If not, you've probably seen the Netflix adaptation of that iconic 2000s animated show. Well, did you know that Lego made some sets based off of it? I didn't until I was making this video, hoping that Lego would make some more, but I found out that Lego made two, and they substantially canceled it right after. Let's find out why and what happened to Lego Avatar: Last Airbender, and we'll also take a look at this guy right here. This is a Bricker Builds Appa minifigure. We're going to kind of set him right here. We'll get to him in just a few minutes. So back in 2006, Lego had two themes under Nickelodeon. We had Avatar: Last Airbender, and then we had SpongeBob. We all know which one made it, because SpongeBob got a lot of sets. But back in 2006, there was a trial run of both. Two Avatar: Last Airbender sets, and two SpongeBob sets. Whichever one sold the best was turned into a theme the year after. SpongeBob ultimately won. Let's go ahead and get into those two Lego sets that Avatar: The Last Airbender made. Starting off, we have Lego 3828 Air Temple. This set was very, very cool for the day, but kind of like a smaller build. It did have, as you can see, Aang on his little flying thing, and then you have the Air Temple right there, and some Fire Nation people. We do have 400 pieces, 4 minifigures, and did retail for $29.99 back in the day. We do have Aang, Fire Nation Soldier, Firebender, and Sokka. I think the build for this one is kind of lackluster, but for the day, I think it's really cool. Next we have 3829 Fire Nation Ship. This one is very iconic. Lego only made two, so it is the better of the two, of course. Getting on into the set, we have 3829 Fire Nation Ship. We already went over that. 722 pieces, 5 minifigures. We do have $49.99 really retail back in the day. Aang, Fire Nation Soldier, Firebender, Katara, and Prince Zuko. Now, you're probably wondering, can I go buy these? No, you can't. These sets are very, very expensive. The first one is minimum $800, and that Fire Nation ship is over $1,300 average new. Used is you're only saving a few $100s off that, so you're still looking at hundreds of dollars, probably close to $2,000 if you want both of these, either used or new minimum. That is ridiculously expensive. So you're probably wondering, with the success of the TV show, the success of the Netflix one, why is Lego not making it? Well, we have a company called Bricker Builds that makes some small builds based off different IPs, and they made a Appa. That's a cute, cuddly, kind of dog-like character that flies around. Sorry, if you're any really avid Avatar fan, I probably completely butchered that. But this right here is Appa. He is a very cute little build that you can buy from Bricker Builds. Let's go ahead and go into the in-depth of this figure. Going on to the in-depth of this mini Appa build from Bricker Builds, it does include 234 pieces and is designed by Tyler De Silva. Basically, you get the instructions when you buy the set. Basically comes in like kind of a plastic baggie with a picture of the set and a QR code to get the instructions. If you do have any issues, you can just email Bricker Builds and they can help you with that. But again, it is a very simple process. It does not come with an Aang figure. I'm not sure really where you can buy an Aang figure. I do know third-party customs make it. I have not found any yet. If I do find them and I do find it to be good enough quality, I might buy them and make a review on them. So right here, we do have the front of Appa. We do have the two eyes, which look like they are from a Brickhead's eyes. If you want to take a look at that right there, I think that is really, really cool. And then you have the details of the mouth right there, and then kind of his fur along his eyes. Then you can see his ear over here and there. So overall, really, really cool. His head can pose up and down like so. Has range of motion like there to there. Going on to the back, he does have a tail that can go up and down as well. So you can kind of make him look like he's flying if you wanted to do kind of like a stop motion type thing. I think that is really, really cool. Underneath, you do have kind of some details here. Pretty basic, but again, really, really nice. On the side, you do basically have kind of the side of Appa, his like fur on the side, and then you have the typical gray stripe down the back of Appa. If you really wanted to, you could kind of modify this a little bit and basically put a figure on there. It would definitely be out of scale, but you could if you wanted to, especially if you found like a third-party Appa mini or Aang minifigure or something like that. This is a very, very, very small Lego set. Now you're probably wondering, how do you know that? This right here is a can of Coke. This is Appa. Let's just this. So he is just, if you basically move it all, he's barely bigger than a can of Coke. But if you were to break it down, he is the same size as a can of Coke. I know that is a weird little, basically kind of way to compare a Lego set, but that kind of will give you the size. You know what a can of Coke looks like. The Appa minifigure is very, very small. Now for $50, you are getting not a lot of pieces, but you are getting an exclusive Lego set. Again, Lego is not making any current Avatar. It does not have any plans to in the future. So this is your only way of getting it right now. So if you do find this set, you can get it from Bricker Build's website, or you can head on to your local Bricks and Minifigs. They might have it there as well. Now, do I think this Bricker Build's Appa is worth it? Yes and no. If you're a big fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, I would recommend getting this one. I don't think Lego is going to make a Appa anytime soon, so you're not really worried about basically kind of wasting your money on this. It is a very nice build, but it's a very, very expensive build. $50 for 300 or 230 pieces is kind of insane. When it comes to third-party Lego sets, that's kind of about the norm. Can't expect the Lego prices. For Lego figures, even though they are new, all the pieces, it is a third party. They have to pay the creator, then they have to basically make a margin, and the store selling it has to make a margin as well. So that is kind of where you're looking at right now. Same thing with custom figures. If you do find some for Lego Avatar: The Last Airbender, those are going to be very expensive as well. Let me know in the comments down below if you think Avatar: The Last Airbender will come back, and if you do have this Bricker Build's Appa. I think Lego Avatar: The Last Airbender might come back as a Lego Icons theme. Maybe as a one-off. Maybe if Season 2 goes well the next Netflix show, they might make one set through Icons. But I don't think we're ever going to get a full theme. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'll see you guys next one.